Well, the season finale of Chicago PD had fans screaming as our favorite undercover cop, Atwater, played by LaRoyce Hawkins, had an encounter none of us saw coming. Take a look.
If you're coming for me to come on, I ain't going nowhere. Where you going? I ain't going nowhere. You think I'm going anywhere? Cause I'm not. Y'all got the right one. I'm right here. I'm right here.
And LaRoyce is here with us now. Hi.
How we doing? What's up, Jacque?
Good. This episode was so good.
The dichotomy in this episode, what makes it interesting is the struggle between LaRoyce and Atwater, I think. Battling between, like, why would I do that? Or why would I receive it like this? Like, what makes me even keep going? Atwater's main objective in this episode, originally, you got to understand, is to really get these guns off the street. And what I learned from Atwater is that, you know, he's really probably, in my humble opinion, one of the bravest brothers we have on TV right now.
Well, I can tell you, fans love this moment for Atwater. You know, this whole episode dedicated to him and that inner struggle that we've seen him have throughout seasons. I wonder what it was like for you when you found out from the writers, from whomever, that this episode was happening.
Yeah, you know, Ricky, my showrunner, have been telling me about this episode since the beginning of the season.
Oh, okay.
But there was a perspective that I had since the moment he told me about the episode that allowed me to believe that every moment that I'm having up until that moment is preparing me.
Yeah.
So I'm blessed, or I'm grateful that him and Eric LaSalle kind of foreshadowed for me a little bit before the episode came up. It wasn't like I just read it. So from the premiere to the finale, season 7, where Atwater has grown and what he's been through, you know, I knew this episode was coming back then, but I was like, how do I use everything that happens to prepare me for it? Then by the time I read it, I was like, they snapped. I said, they snapped.
Yeah, because there was a moment there where I didn't know what Atwater was going to do, especially after that talk with Voight, right? I didn't know whether he was just going to win this, you know, fallen police officer's reputation and tell the truth about, you know, that he was really this dirty cop or a racist cop, or whether he was going to do what he did and, you know, tell the truth. Was it always planned to go the way that it did?
I think I'm not sure. Naturally, I had opinions and perspectives that I wanted to offer within my performance that I knew probably wasn't the way they intended on the page. But, you know, the point of the performance, I guess, or my interpretation is to keep that vision and kind of find my vision at the same time and, like, you know, like see where they meet. And I think they met in a real powerful place.
So congratulations on 3 more seasons. Clearly, from what we saw from this season finale, this is going to play out in the next season. Will we see the other members of your intelligence unit stand with you?
I think if we were to make a trilogy out of this storyline, the next step would be either or. Is the team going to step up and, like, show carried away camaraderie, or is there going to be, like, soft turmoil within that makes it even more difficult for Atwater to deal with? I would rather us explore the former. You know, for me, I almost thought that that's what this episode could feel like.
Yeah.
But the way we ended it, I'm grateful for it because it does leave a little bit more meat on the bone for us to continue the story and then put our white constituents in a position of fight or flight. My grandfather, you know, he sold me with all his stories about the civil rights and how he overcame in, like, the dope creative ways that he had to be aggressive in moments and then sometimes chill in moments. And then, you know what I mean? So it's like you got to know when to show your teeth, and then you got to know when to fall back. You got to know when to bark, and then you got to know when to bite. You know what I'm saying? It's all of this. I think Atwater did a good job. LaRoyce did his best. Yeah.
I think so too. Well, I want to let everybody know that you can catch up on all the episodes of Chicago PD on NBC.com. LaRoyce, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jacque.